Tottenham boss Jose Mourinho is self-isolating with the Tottenham coaching staff in North London. Spurs are now very close to signing a right-back on a free transfer. Victor Wanyama states he was very unhappy with not starting the Champions League final last year, and it has been reported that there will be little or no funds available for Mourinho this summer. Welcome back to another video. I hope you're all keeping safe and well. Today is Tuesday the 14th of April. I'm going to go through all of the Tottenham news from the last 24 hours. A report out today from the Evening Standard, and they are stating that Jose Mourinho is living with 3 of his coaches during this self-isolation period during COVID-19 as the Tottenham manager prepares for the return of the Premier League. The article states that Mourinho actually has a home in West London, but he is staying in a rented house in North London during this lockdown, along with the goalkeeping coach, tactical analyst, and the head of first team performance. The article also states that Mourinho's new base is just minutes from the homes of a number of Tottenham players, and on Sunday he wished Dele Alli a happy 24th birthday from a safe distance after just bumping into him in the street. Tottenham left-back Ben Davies has been talking about what it's like to have Jose Mourinho as a manager. He said the following: "I think he's been great for the club. Having someone of his stature and calibre come into the club really gives everyone a lift. To have someone like him believe that the club can win things, then it's a dream manager to have." Earlier this year, midfielder Victor Wanyama left Tottenham Hotspur Football Club. He has today been speaking out about his chances or lack of chances at Tottenham when he came back from injury. He said, "When I came back from injury, the club should have trusted me and given me more chances to play again. I was fit and training well. I never argued with Mauricio Pochettino, but I wanted to speak to him." He then went on to say, "I went to Pochettino's office, but he was busy. I saw his assistant, Jesus Perez. He told me to be patient. My chance would come, blah, blah, blah. I didn't go and see him again." Interestingly, Wanyama then goes on to say how disappointed he was not to start the Champions League final against Liverpool on the 1st of June 2019. He said, "I was really pissed off not to start the game, and even more pissed off because we didn't win. I tried to encourage those who played. We went back to the hotel after the game. I couldn't sleep at all." Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you make of Victor Wanyama's comments? Do you think that Wanyama deserved a place in the starting lineup for the Champions League final? Lots of reports out today in the French press, and they are stating that Tottenham are after Belgium right-back Thomas Meunier, who currently plays for Paris Saint-Germain. They are stating that Tottenham have been in touch with the player in the last couple of days, and they want this deal done as soon as possible. Thomas Meunier is available on a free transfer at the end of this season. He has played 40 times for Belgium, scoring 7 goals. He has played 84 times for PSG, scoring 8 goals. Currently wears the number 12 shirt, right back at PSG. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thomas Meunier to Tottenham. This does look likely that this might happen. The Daily Mail have put out an article today, and they are stating that the Tottenham Hotspur players helped force the club into a U-turn of furloughing non-playing staff. If you missed it yesterday, Tottenham Hotspur Football Club put out an official announcement stating that the 550 non-playing staff would now be paid 100% of their wages during April and May, and then it will be reviewed after that. I was talking about it yesterday, so I will put that clip from yesterday on the end of this video, just in case you missed it. An article was released late last night by the Sun newspaper, and it states FIFA block summer transfers for out-of-contract stars and consider 1/3 off window next season. The article states that Premier League players will be blocked from switching clubs before the delayed end of the season, even if they are out of contract, and FIFA are considering a one-off third transfer window next term because the summer trading spell will be so short. FIFA's legal director, Emiliano Garcia Silveiro, admitted they cannot demand contracts that expire in June be extended. But he revealed that they will simply refuse to ratify any attempts to register with another club until the 2019-2020 season has either been completed or officially closed. That will avoid players moving for the conclusion of the campaign. He is quoted in saying, FIFA cannot extend the contracts beyond the 30th of June, but the transfer windows will not be the same and the players will not be able to be registered. It means the market will not open on the 1st of July. And if a loan ends on the 30th of June, the player should return to his club, but the window would not be open and the return transfer would not be processed. As I said at the start of the video, today is the 14th of April, and on this day in 1991, which of course is the last time Tottenham won the FA Cup, 29 years ago, semi-final, Tottenham v Arsenal, Gazza's free kick, absolutely fantastic. Now let me know in the comment section below, were you at the game? Where were you? Who were you with? How did you celebrate that goal? And how did you celebrate Tottenham's 3-1 victory to put us in the FA Cup final? What a day, what a feeling, absolutely fantastic. On this day in 1995, which is, 25 years ago, Tottenham played away at Crystal Palace. The final score was 1-1. On this day in 2001, 19 years ago, Tottenham played away at Sunderland. The final score, Tottenham winning that game 3-2. And on this day in 2010, 10 years ago, Danny Rose made his debut against Arsenal. Tottenham winning the game 2-1 at White Hart Lane. Absolutely fantastic scenes yet again. The Sun newspaper have reported that Jose Mourinho accepts that he may not have any money to spend on new players this summer. Apparently, Daniel Levy told Jose Mourinho earlier on this season that in the summer there might not be much money to spend on players. And of course, now with COVID-19, it looks even certain to have very little or no money to spend this summer. As promised, here is the club announcement that they put out yesterday afternoon. Welcome back to another video. Tottenham Hotspur have just put out an official statement. It is a very, very long statement. I'm not going to read all of it. I'm just going to read the key bits. It starts with, following yet another difficult week for our country, our thoughts continue to be with those affected by COVID-19 pandemic. Our profound thanks go to the NHS and all of the key workers for the invaluable roles that they are fulfilling at this crucial time. In addition to the postponement of football, we have had rugby, concerts, boxing events and conferences postponed or cancelled. Since our results for the year end 30th of June 2019, our net debt has risen as anticipated as we continue to invest in the team and completed budgeted capital projects. In these uncertain times, we have to ensure we are in a position to meet our financial obligations and protect the club's ability to be able to operate when football returns. However, we also need, importantly, to support our wider communities and the NHS. This has been a week when we have worked hard to do both. So in the next paragraph, this really is the key bit of the club statement. In our last update, we said we would keep our position under review, especially in the context of revised budgets and cost cutting. Having done so, we have now decided that all non-playing staff, whether full-time, casual or furloughed, will receive 100% of their pay for April and May. Only the board will take salary reductions. The statement then goes on to read, with no clarity on when football might resume and under what conditions, we shall continue to keep this under ongoing review. We should like to thank our staff for their incredible support and understanding. We are acutely aware that many supporters were against the decision we made regarding furloughing staff who could not carry out their jobs from home due to the nature of their work and our intention to apply, if applicable, for the coronavirus job retention scheme, a scheme designed to ensure that jobs and employment rights are protected. Indeed, we have seen opposition from fans to follow Premier League clubs' access to the coronavirus job retention scheme too. This once again underlines that we bear different pressures to other businesses, many of whom will continue to apply for the support of the scheme as the government intended. In view of supporter sentiment regarding the scheme, it is now not our intention to make use of the current coronavirus job retention scheme that runs until the end of May. We may consult with stakeholders, including the Tottenham Hotspur Supporters Trust, with whom we have been in dialogue over the last week, who share the desire to protect jobs should circumstances change going forward. Tottenham Hotspur chairman Daniel Levy then goes on to say the criticism the club has received over the last week has been felt all the more keenly because our track record of good works and our huge sense of responsibility to care for those that rely on us, particularly locally. It was never our intent as custodians to do anything other than put measures in place to protect jobs whilst the club sought to continue to operate in a self-sufficient manner during these uncertain times. Daniel Levy then goes on to say, we regret any concern caused during an anxious time and hope the work our supporters will see us doing in the coming weeks as our stadium takes on a whole new purpose will make them proud of their club. The article then goes on to say equipment has now been installed in our stadium to operate drive-through COVID-19 testing and swabbing for NHS staff, families and their dependents. Our Tottenham Hotspur Stadium becomes the first Premier League ground to be used for testing, following on from other sporting venues around the world. The article then goes on to say that our media entrance and cafe will now be used as the main reception and welfare area for visitors and NHS staff. The NFL away changing room areas will be used as the maternal day unit. The flash interview rooms off the players' tunnel where the post-match TV interviews are normally conducted, as well as the referees area, will now be used as consultation and scanning rooms. The football away dressing room area will now be a midwife's clinical room and staff admin office. The article then goes on to talk about the Tottenham Underground car park. The stadium's pitch pocket in the basement has for several weeks now been used as a distribution hub by the London Food Alliance, a new scheme set up to ensure food supplies for the most vulnerable people within the capital. Vegetable produce from our kitchen garden at the training centre is being provided to the food distribution hub. As I said a couple of times, this article is very long, so please do check it out and read it thoroughly. It does finish in saying, we are committed to playing our part to ensure the best possible outcomes for our communities during these unprecedented times. Stay home, stay safe, protect the NHS. So there you have it. The Tottenham Hotspur staff are now being paid 100% of their pay during April and May, and then they are going to review the situation. Personally, I'm absolutely delighted with this news. I was one of those people who wanted the staff paid, put it out on my social media, and the Tottenham Hotspur Supporters Trust, fair play to them. They didn't give up. They kept on and on and on about it in the national press, saying, you know, that Tottenham Hotspur Football Club need to listen to their fans. Daniel Levy and co have obviously done that, and I feel very proud that Tottenham have made this decision. I feel very pleased that Tottenham have made this decision. There was a very bitter taste in a lot of fans' mouths, and that's not nice to see. It's not nice to hear, and it's not nice to be a part of that. But Tottenham have changed their mind, and now they are one of the most helpful clubs to the NHS. I feel very proud right now, and I feel very pleased with what the club is actually doing. But please do let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section below. Thanks for watching today's video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much to everybody who subscribes to this channel. We now have just over 35,000 subscribers. Absolutely fantastic. So thank you to everybody for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Stay safe, stay well. Come on, you Spurs.